Hey everyone, welcome to episode 1 of TokuTime. Just wanted to start out by saying that anyone that has been watching my Bakuvu videos, I'm still planning on continuing with those. This is just a side project of mine that I wanted to do as well. Honestly, for me, I'm really into all like video games. I'm into anime. I'm into all this tokusatsu stuff. Obviously Bakugan, Pokemon, so many different things. But if I had to pick just one thing, tokusatsu would definitely be my favorite. So I'm definitely going to have fun with doing these videos. For any of you that don't really know about this stuff, I hope you watch anyway just to kind of get an idea of what it is and hopefully even get interested in watching some of it yourself. But obviously everyone else that does know, hopefully you enjoy these reviews as well, just like with my Bakuvu videos. So anyway, getting started here, I figure I'd give a quick little lesson for anyone that doesn't know. Tokusatsu, most of the ones that are big now, I mean, it's primarily stuff like just Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. I mean, there are other ones out there, but all the way back in like the 70s is when like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Super Sentai, and various other shows, they're all starting out. And then Super Sentai was eventually brought over to America, and the most well-known would be when they brought Kyoto Sentai Zyuranger over as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And what you're looking at here is they just recently, this year, for those of you who probably know, started re-airing the episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they're not quite what I was hoping for. I was excited that they were remastering them, but all the little effects and everything, I think most people that were fans are pretty disappointed, and I don't know how newcomers to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are to it, if it bothers them or not, but from what I've seen in the toy sales, nothing's really going, so I'm guessing it's not that popular. So I really wish they didn't screw that one up, because I definitely am kind of excited that they released this 2010 Deluxe Megazord, or Dino Megazord as they call it. So I was hoping for a Dragon Zord and for a Titanus, which I actually did see a picture of Titanus, but seeing how the toy sales are going, they might not ever put those into production. So I'm hoping that it's just my area that these toys aren't really selling, and they're selling other places, but it doesn't look so good from what I'm seeing. Anyway, to the actual review here, as I said, this is the 2010 version. I do have the original one as well as a lot of the old toys. I'm actually going to be pulling them out of storage this summer, and I'm going to do a lot of reviews on them. Some of them I am going to sell on eBay, so if you're interested, you can keep an eye out for those, and when I am going to post them, I'll probably let it be known. But some of them I'm also going to keep just because of, I don't know, you know, nostalgia purposes. So anyway, on to the review for these guys. I'm definitely going to do a comparison video, so as much as I want to point out the differences between this one and the original, I'm going to just kind of keep most of that to myself, since, like I said, that'll be for another video. So I guess we might as well just start out one by one, so let me pause this to clear the screen. Alright, so here's Tyrannosaurus. I'm going to be using the American names for everything, just because these are the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys. So as much as I'm a big fan of Super Sentai, I want to call everything by the Japanese. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and keep this as Power Rangers. So, like I said, starting out Tyrannosaurus, which is piloted by Jason. Spin him around a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to try to keep this as far from that comparison video as I can, but there are a few things I do want to mention. These guys definitely aren't as detailed as the old toys, but they are more show accurate than the American ones, at least. The Japanese toys are obviously the most accurate. Daijujin is definitely more accurate than the original Megazord was, since they changed a lot of the stickers, like these stupid lightning bolts that were on the Tyrannosaurus. So like I said, these guys are more show accurate. though, like I said, they're lacking in some detail. Like, there was, like, different stickers and stuff for the feet for the old one. But anyway, like I said, that'll be for another video. So, overall, Tyrannosaurus, I had some trouble getting him to stand at first, but it's just probably because I didn't have his legs positioned properly. But, I mean, for $25 for what you get for the entire thing, well, that's the retail price, and I kind of got my discount and stuff too, so it was even cheaper for me. But I think these are definitely, for the price, they're pretty decent. So, like these arms, you know, they're kind of small and close together, but I mean, that's just how it is. And even the old one was like that. He is missing some little black on his head, but like I said, these guys are pretty cool for the price. So, you know, the mouth opens up. Oh, now he's falling over. Okay, there we go. The only thing that does bother me a little bit, though, on the knees, they have these little pegs. In the actual show, the actual knee joints here lock into the Triceratops and saber-toothed tiger, but for this toy, they just made it as these little pegs. So, I mean, that's the only thing that kind of bothers me, because then when it's in the actual Megazord form, it kind of looks, you're still seeing these knee joints even though you're not supposed to, but I mean, that's just a slight detail problem that probably wouldn't bother most people. I guess that's pretty much it for Tyrannosaurus, so why don't we move on. Do Pterodactyl now, which was piloted by Kimberly, and okay, it's kind of standing now. I know that these things are supposed to be feet for the pterodactyl, but I've never seen that in the show as far as I remember. I mean, maybe in Zyuranger they have a scene or something with it like that, but like I said, I haven't seen all of Zyuranger yet, so I don't really know. So anyway, there's not much detail at all to this, but I mean, yet again, there's not much you can do with it. It's pretty simple. The back is, I mean, it has a lot more to be desired there. I mean, they could have put some more paint on the back, but I guess they didn't feel the need. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty basic. We have Triceratops, which is Billy's. Yet again, like I said, the stickers are definitely more show accurate. The one thing that does bother me is the tail here. But, I mean, this is just another one of those comparison things that I keep going back to, even though I didn't want to. But this piece right here, this little blaster thing, it actually did move, and it looked more like a blaster than just a piece of plastic that's just melted there. But, yet again, overall, it's not too bad. There he is, Triceratops. Saber-toothed tiger. Even though these stickers are a little bit more show accurate, from what I remember, I'm pretty sure that this sticker really should have stayed from this bottom line all the way across instead of kind of doing this little, like, arch thing. I don't know. Whatever. It's just a small detail problem of mine. So there's saber-toothed tiger. And finally, the Mastodon, which was Zach's. And this one probably is the closest looking one to the original from what I can remember. I mean, there's not much detail change in it. I think just a few minor things, if anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Mastodon. So now I'm going to show you the two different forms it goes into from the Megazord, obviously, and the tank mode. So let me pause for a second and get ready for that.